All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rachak. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do group well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord's, with this lesson will be edifying, as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rachak. The Wada Yahweh Shema Shai, forgive me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, no mark, no service. Okay. And the Wada Yahweh Shema Shai. Pretty much I was watching some old Black Mirror videos. One in particular that always stood out to me was a Man Against Fire, which shows you pretty much Esau, Edom merging man with machine, which we also know that is prophecy. And there was an in particular scene that stood out to me the most. It was a woman who refused the mark, and she basically broke down how they were cast out of society for not conforming. Okay. And we've seen that happen earlier a few years ago with the vid and the requirements that came with that, where you couldn't even enter an establishment if you didn't have what was required. So we have to truly understand what's coming next and how it's going to play out pertaining to us and not bowing to the image nor the mark of the beast. Okay. And, it's going to play out heavy. Okay. It's going to play out heavy on this side. Now, let me see what I want to do here. Let's do this. Let me share my screen. All right. And let's jump right into this. Okay. And I believe the audio is good, so we don't need to go into that. All right. Perfect. So what I want to show you is how being excommunicated from society is actually prophecy. And it's actually found right here in the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter. Okay. And this is where we're at. So we're going to go right into this. We should be familiar with 16 on down, but we want to get verse 15, get into some points of edification, and that'll be the lesson. It says, and he being Esau, had power because of Job 9:24, to give life unto the image of the beast. Now, this image is the life of society that you see today. Okay. And this beast system is the Rome revival. All right. With a twist of technology. All right. It's the same draconian, unmerciful, ground you into powder, system. All right. And it says that image of the beast should both speak, and it's speaking, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now, one could say, you've seen people be killed by not worshiping the image through something called democracy. But then as we push forward, we see that people have been killed also from what? Society, okay? Meaning excommunicated, not allowed. No shoes, no shirt, no mark, no service. And I'm actually going to break this down, because when you go into this word killed, check this out. And I got some information I want to share with you, but check this out. So when you go into this word for killed, it should be, I believe it's this one. Okay. Now, when you click on this word, it means to kill in any way, to destroy, right? Being executed, right? He could give you life. Okay. He can kill you in many ways, but there's also a way he can kill you is by killing your character. Okay. Killing you from society. All right. Taking you off of the grid of his system, because ultimately that's where the mark is going to be. It's going to be on a system. It's going to be on a platform. All right. It's going to be a program. Okay. AI is going to play within it. So he can kill you from society, from not conforming. All right. And this is literally what the woman was telling the Jake in the show. Now, let's go into this. So let's go to the etymology for this word kill. Right. And when you click on it, look what it means: of separation, of local separation. See, of motion from a place, i.e. departing. Look, state of separation, that of a distance. You're not allowed in. Okay. No mark, no service. Okay. Now, since I made that statement, okay, let's go right here. See, back in the 1970s, there was a public outrage when businesses first placed signs on their doors saying no shirt, no shoes, no service. This was a response by businesses to keep the long-haired hippies out of their stores and restaurants. There was no state or federal mandate, but now there is. See that? You see it? See? Look, all I put was this in, but look what comes up with it. See? Did they not do that? We all got testimonies that happened to what? When it went down, you had a what? You had a mask up, right? You had to put one on. See? So if you had to go through all that to go to a restaurant, to go here, how much more when this mark is fulfilled through prophecy from Yahweh Bashim Al Shai? How is it going to play out between those that don't comply compared to those that give in? And we've seen that. And don't get it twisted. These people, they listen, everybody that's taking it is finished. All right. So we're not even worried. We're not fretting at evildoers. We're not upset, but we understand how it's going to play out. Now that I said that, so this movie right here, but to me, it's like a movie. Okay. It's called Man Against Fire. All right. There was something called a MASSIM plant. Okay. Okay. So this was a great episode, but there was an in particular scene where this Jake, he finally gets his eyes open from this device, and he realizes that the people that they're after are not monsters. They've just been deemed monsters for not conforming. Now, I want to go to this in particular scene, okay, right here. All right. It's at, where is it? Here it is right here. Okay. So this is a scene in it. And see right here, it's the transcript. It's the dialogue, men against fire. And we will be those men against fire, because it says those tried like gold in the fire. That will be us, because this will be a great testing. This will be a great trying of our faith to show the Lord that we do believe in him. This is why we go through things right now, and we're showing Yahweh Bashim Al Shai that we have faith in him. Okay. One scripture that's been coming to mind is faint not in the day of adversity. Okay. This has been coming to my mind a lot. Why? Because we're going through adversity. Okay. Proverbs 24:10, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So we have to start examining ourselves right now, how we're conducting ourselves in the midst of adversity, how we're reacting to days that may be harder than others. What are we turning to? Are we turning to the Lord first before we turn to pleasures in the flesh? We have to acknowledge all these things as we move forward, because those are all going to be used against us. So if you find yourself fainting, pray to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, because more adversity is coming, even though the Lord will give us a way to escape, but we will go through things that are common to man. Now, let me show you. She breaks it down what happened. Okay, so this is the scene. It's a female talking to the Jake that I just showed you in this episode. I just watched it last night. She says, 10 years ago, it began. See, so there's a certain time, a certain hour, and a certain day where things are going to happen. Just like in the movie Terminator, Skynet became active. There's going to come a time where it's going to become active, and society is going to be introduced to it as a new way of life, but things are going to happen quickly. So we're going to become pilgrims. We're going to become exiled from society. You want to talk about being set apart? This is where we're going to be set apart, brothers. Okay. And you few sincere sisters, this is the time that's really going to, as they say, put your money where your mouth is at. This is where you're going to see if you really are a man of the Lord, if you really believe in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay. Because if you don't, then you can't please the Lord. You have to have faith. Hebrews 11 And 6, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So this is what we have to apply in the days of the near and dear future. Okay, we read it. All right, he had power to kill, meaning what? Not only literally, or he could kill your character. He could kill you from the grid. He could take you off the status quo. They'll type, I'm sorry, you're not in the system. Just let me get. Sorry, you're not in the system. That's what he's going to do. This prophecy is going to play out on a level to where if you don't have the right numbers in the system, you can't play. Okay, so he's going to cut everything off, and this is how you get in. No mark, no service. No shirt, no shoes, no service. See, no muzzle, no service. You can't get in if you don't got the requirements, and the requirements are getting ready to change based off prophecy. Okay. Now she says it began post-war, which it would be pre-war, because when you go post versus pre, what is post versus pre? Pre and post are both prefixes, which mean they are added to beginning of words to change their meaning. Pre is added to terms to indicate that they happened before an event or something else occurred. Post is added to words to show the base word occurred after something else. So in this episode, they're saying that the mark was instituted after the war, but we understand that the third woe cometh quickly, but the destruction through the third woe will be the end all be all of the war. So the mark is not coming after destruction. The mark is coming before the destruction. So this should say pre-war. First, the screen window program, right? First, we got to get everybody, we got to get you all tapped in. Look, then became this, all right, biometric. Then the register. So then you had to what? Get registered to the system. See? Then they had the services, right? The emergency services. Look at this. Look at this. As soon, it says, and soon everyone calls us creatures, filthy creatures. Every voice, the TV, the computer. So she was breaking it down to this Jake, that when they instituted this prophecy, which is ultimately through the Lord, that the whole entire system started outcasting them and making it seem like they were the problem because they didn't conform. All right. Just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael, if I'm not mistaken. Remember, they were outcasted for not bowing a knee in the book of Daniel. So it's going to come out one way or another that we didn't bow the knee. But the Lord said that. The Lord said he reserved. Romans, is it 11:7, if I'm not mistaken? Romans 11, yep. It says, well, I want the one where it says right here, Romans 11:4, it says, but what saith the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men, a complete number of men, who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. The image of Baal today is the image of the beast, and that image of the beast is going to also include the Motb, okay, the mark of the beast as well. You see, so this is the time that we're in, and he's showing you right in your face. He's giving you his agenda. You know, last night I was looking up. I just put in R to the F to the I to the D, okay, and I mean, I'm telling you, so much came out. I said, man, he showed you his hand. This guy has showed you his hand. What's that this video right here? I believe this dude is set up. If you watch this video, this is one of the most weirdest, creepiest so-called news interview I ever seen. Remember, the 99% of media in Babylon is owned by 6 corporations. Okay, so let's put this in. 6 6 corporations own media. The Big 6. That's a title, right? The Big 6. See? The Big 6, big media. Okay. Now 90% of media is the goddess of illusion. Medea, the goddess of illusion, in Babylon is controlled by just 6 corporations. See? So when you see news videos like this was a year ago. When you see videos like this is not by as they would say, a coincidence. This is not by random. Okay, this is set up. All right. So I watched this video and I said, this dude right here is an insider. He's being used and he's being pushed to put this in the public's view to think it's okay. Fox, FOX 666. All right. And then let me see right here. I was looking all these up. I was just going through them last night. I said, damn, look, ABC, CSBC, news station, FOX, all these places are just showing you, okay, like it's normal. He's already let you know what's coming, okay? This man is letting you know what he plans on doing, and it's right in your face, and the mass majority of people have no idea. This is why Yahushua said, for many have wanted to see, many men have wanted to see this. Excuse me. Matthew 13 and right here, Matthew 13 and 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see. Right. Last night I'm watching, I'm like, I'm just on YouTube. I just put in a couple letters and look at the plethora of information that has come out. He's showing you his hand. This is the revelation by method. If you don't get it now, if you can't see this is happening now, that's on you. So we have to thank Yahweh Shema Shai that we can see it, man. Okay, no mark, no service. That's coming. It says, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. So we are seeing things, okay, that are that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see in their time when they're alive, but we're seeing it in the time we're alive. So not only are we going to see it, we're going to hear the mark be made mandatory. We're seeing the mark, but we're going to see it be made mandatory, and we're going to hear it be made mandatory, and you're going to see these people change up on you. You think Jake got a problem with racism right now? And in this show, those that didn't take it, they called them roaches. All right? And that's exactly how Esau's going to treat Jake and the rest of these people, like roaches, bugs that need to be exterminated. Isn't that what you do to bugs? You exterminate them. A great culling. He's showing you, and he's going to cut you off from society, okay? And this is why, all right, the scriptures speak about a pilgrimage. So we are getting ready to enter a time of a pilgrimage where we're not going to return back to the house. We're not going to be able to enter a city, okay? Because we're going to have to trust in the Lord. 2 Ezra 16 and 40, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. If you didn't know, the word pilgrim means a person traveling to a holy place. See? It says as a penance or to discharge some vow or religious obligation or seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit. Also a traveler. See? So that's what we are. Oh, the Crusaders. Okay, look, foreigner, stranger, that's us. Okay? There's a law for the strangers. We're the stranger. That's why Apostle Paul was the apostle of the Gentiles, because we were scattered abroad, and the scattering's going to happen again. A great scattering is getting ready to take place for us brothers and the few sincere sisters, because we are going to be what? Killed from society, locally separated. All right? This is what's going to happen. Going back, Revelations 13 and 15. Those that would not worship the image should be killed. But when you go into that word killed, it goes into be separated from society. A great separation from society is coming. 2nd Ezra 16 in the GNT. Listen to my message, my people. Get ready for the battle. When the disasters come, you must live as people whose home is not in this world. See that? So we have nothing that we need to feel that we need to stay connected with. Okay. And that's what he's going to do. What he's going to do is cut you off from society. But if you want the pleasures and benefits of society, you have to go through this so that you can get them. Okay. This is why the friendship of this world is enmity with the Most High, because to be a friend of this world, you have to be in league with the beast. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, James 4:4. Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of Yahweh. See, this is the times that we're entering into. Okay, these are the times that we are entering into. It says, you adulteresses, do you not know that the friendship with the world is hostile towards Yahweh? Therefore, whosoever wishes to be a friend of the world makes himself an enemy to Yahweh. That's right. You're going to make yourself an enemy to Yahweh B'Shem Shai by bowing down to this system just to stay on the grid, just to stay on and receive the pleasures. Didn't the scripture say, come up out of her, my people? Now that will be literal. That will be literal. Okay. But matter of fact, I believe in Jeremiah 51, it speaks about that too. Jeremiah 51 and let's see. Yep. Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. See? So we're in these times. We're in these times right now. And I was just watching this video, this movie, this short film, and he explained it. He explained in your face how people will be treated that don't conform. You're going to have mad men sparing none. All right. That's what they were doing. They made the mark distorted their vision. So they made regular people look like monsters. So he thought that he was chasing monsters. Come to find out, he was just chasing down the common man that didn't take it. See? So this thing's about to go down, and you will have mad men sparing none. Okay? We're entering Jacob's trouble. This time is coming. We are in it, and Esau is showing his hand. He is showing you what he's planning on doing, but we already got the breakdown through prophecy, through Yahweh B'Shem Shai, because the scriptures tell us that he reveals these secrets to his prophets. So we have to be thankful right now that we know this. Forget the other people that they don't know. Fuck them, man. Okay? We're surrounded by nothing but people in gross darkness. Let their ass stay in darkness. The Wadi B'Shem Shai that we got it. Amos 3:7, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Who are the prophets? Those that have taken the name of the Lord. All right. Now, real quick, I'm going to end it on this. I just want to get it in a different translation. ESV, for the Lord power does nothing without revealing his secret to his servants, the prophets. There it is. So now that it's been revealed, now we wait for it to come, and it will surely come. It will not tarry. So I just had wanted to do that quick lesson on it. It's out here. We can see he's showing us his hand. We can see that this prophecy is correct. And there's going to be a right scenario that's going to play out, and it's going to happen. And if you don't conform, you will be killed from society. No mark, no service. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I pray it was encouraging. I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.